Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot guidance video, and this is for the week of April 27th to May the 3rd, 2015. So when I do a weekly guidance reading, I normally include a tarot and oracle deck. However, this deck is kind of the two. It's called the Psychic Tarot Oracle Deck by John Holland. I was quite dubious to buy it at first because I didn't see how tarot and oracle could be conciled into one deck. However, it works really well, and it fulfills its purpose both as a tarot and an oracle deck, providing extremely accurate and insightful reads. So I thought it would be quite good for doing this week because I'm finding myself very connected to the energy. So yep, this is the deck I'll be using. So you see 3 cards in front of me. First card is Monday, Tuesday. Second card is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the last card is the weekend. So with that said, I get cracking. So for Monday, Tuesday, what energy have we got going on? Okay, accelerated motion. So over the past few months, there's been a kind of energy culminating, and every read I do, there seems to be a lot of major arcana cards coming up. So there's really been some pivotal changes going on in people's life and some massive events, and definitely that's true for me. I feel like I am changing my direction in a big way, and I think there is this universal energy shift that's happening right now, because I was on one of my favourite sites, and really well-known Wiccan was going about how she's feeling a really big energy change and asking if anyone's felt the same thing, and she was inundated with replies of people saying, you know, I feel this, I'm feeling this energy, and I'm feeling this, and it's an energy that's full of scary emotions but also very liberating emotions. So that said, I'll crack on with the reading, but you can see the energy shifting through here. So the first card for Monday, Tuesday is accelerated motion. So this means that perhaps we're feeling progress in a situation. So we've had some kind of delay where we felt a bit stoic. Things weren't moving forward, things weren't progressing. We felt a bit stuck in a place, stuck in a rut, and we didn't know what course of action to take. Or we had a couple of courses of actions to take, but we didn't know the right choice, and we were kind of paralysed because we didn't want to make the wrong choice, and our fear prevented us from making any choice. So this means that we are starting to feel like we're making progress, and there is an end to a delay. So we're moving forward with goals and aspirations and desires, and I definitely feel for this card that perhaps we're pursuing what we really want to pursue right now, and that's definitely the case for me and the people around me. You're really looking up at the stars, and you're seeing yourself reflected in them, and you're knowing what your divine purpose is, and you're starting to follow it. So you're really finding your place, finding your feet, and starting to move forward. So I don't feel like we've made a definite decision yet, but we're starting to move forward. Keep all our options open, but we have an idea of what direction we want to take, but we're not clarifying it at the moment, but we are moving forward. So for the middle of the week, authority. Okay, another major arcana card. So like I said, lots of big changes happening in people's life. So perhaps when we reach the middle of the week, it's time for us to critically assess what is going on with our life. So this card represents the masculine properties of leadership. So being objective, being rational, having good problem solving skills. So perhaps we're looking at this decision we have to make, or this path we're taking, and instead of looking at it with lots of emotion and lots of desire and lots of will and lots of creative force, we should be looking at it in a rational and logical perspective and weighing up the pros and cons of the situation. So we're looking at what we're facing right now, and perhaps we need to assess, is this the right option? What could be the consequences of taking this action? And why do I want to take this action? So it's a time, like I said, a big energy of spiritual awakening at the moment, but we're really starting to assess what we want in our lives and how we can achieve it. And this is telling us that we are pursuing a desire or divine purpose or some kind of divine goal, but as well as looking at it with emotion, we need to have that objective perspective and also have the element of realism. And that's not to be pessimistic, because you should follow what makes you happy, and I think that's very important in life. But sadly, we walk in two worlds. We walk in the magical and the mundane world. So as well as fulfilling our soul and our happiness and our heart, which is most important to me, we also need to think about how we're going to support ourselves and where we're going to live, the normal everyday stuff. And this is definitely telling us that there. And for the weekend, okay, mental conflict. So we've made some progress. Starting to see things in a clearer mind, more clarity, and starting to look at things in a logical perspective, not frozen by that feeling, starting to move forward and just allowing us to feel like we're making progress. We're able to look at things clearly and see them for what they really are. Then by the weekend, we start to have some indecision again. So we make a look forward, but then we also start to make a look back. So perhaps we go back into a state of indecision. Now it's very common to bounce back and forth from this place of decisiveness and assertiveness to a place of indecision and self-doubt. Because we're bouncing between the unknown and the known and familiar. So often we always seek the most comfortable path, and this is the well-beaten path, the one we're used to walking, and the one that we're very, very familiar with. And this is a result, we're in two minds about something. We're at the point between those two minds. And this indecisiveness prevents paralysis and self-doubt. And this is telling us that the only way we're going to have resolution and we're going to have relief is to understand the week is going to be full of lots of big changes, but I think some important things to take note of are to keep hope, faith and trust, keep having an open heart, and keep letting love into your life, and keep moving forward. You're going to have these periods of self-doubt, you're going to have these periods of indecisiveness, because like I said, you seek familiar and you seek comfort. I get the feeling we're doing something very important right now. You're feeling like you're making progress, and that's fantastic. And I want you to continue to feel like you are making progress and feel very happy and satisfied in the place you are. So the important lesson for this week, move forward, try and let go of the past, have trust and faith in angelic forces or spiritual guides, or the source, whatever you feel gives you power in your life. Look at things in a logical perspective. Don't let your emotions run away with you, but also identify the emotions that come into the situation, and then try and be clear-headed as you move forward. It's going to be difficult, the shift in energy, the unknown can always make us feel a bit unsettled, but we are doing something we should be very proud of at the moment. We are pursuing our goals and our dreams and our desires, and that's something that a lot of people never do because they're too afraid. We are doing it, and we are moving forward, and we should be proud, and we should head forward feeling like we can make a decision, and we know that comes into place, and we're proud of ourselves. And we are loved. So I hope that all helps, and I hope you have a good week, and I hope you are able to make some important decisions and feel like you're moving forward in your life.